Good afternoon. My name is Art Robotham. I am CEO of Hall Communications. WYLI has been a long-time member of the Hall Communications broadcast family and has been a bedrock within this community and the forefront of entertainment and music for Eastern Connecticut. In the spirit of that, we have embarked upon something new. We have started a show called Homegrown, which you are about to hear. This is to foster Connecticut artists and introduce you to local musicians. Some you will like, some you won't. Some you will be confused by, some you'll be inspired by. However, these are all Connecticut artists. This is about introducing our audience to what is going on here in Connecticut in the spirit of what WILI has always been about, which is providing you with quality information, entertainment, and local content. Now sit back and enjoy Homegrown with James Matt Rupar on WILI.
Good evening. Do not attempt to adjust your radio. There is nothing wrong. We have taken control to bring you this special show. Welcome to Homegrown Hour on WILI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM. I'm your host, Matt Rupar. During this hour, we will explore local music from local musicians here in Connecticut. You will not only hear new music, but we will dive into the minds of the musicians, and on special occasion, in studio performances. Homegrown is sponsored by Willimantic Records, Willimantic's own record shop in the Bliss Marketplace, 34 North Street in Willimantic. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. They specialize in buying and selling used vinyl records, books, CDs, tapes, and more. They also have live musical performances from time to time as well. Contact Joe at Willimantic Records today at 860-576-8111. Are you from Connecticut? Do you have original music? Do you want that original music played on the radio? Well, here's your chance. Email me at matt.rupar@gmail.com. That's matt.rupar@gmail.com with your original songs and a brief description about yourself and the music, and I will be happy to play it on Homegrown. Be sure to subscribe to the WILI YouTube channel as well. There you will find this show and many other programs from WILI. Just search WILI Radio in YouTube. Missed an episode of Homegrown? You can go to WILI.com and go to the podcast section. There you will find every episode of Homegrown. To kick off Homegrown this week, here's my song, Eating You, the fourth track from my album, The Scavenger, released January 19th, 2023. Cooking your brains in the sun, fried flesh begins to burn. Your anguish has just begun as my soul begins to yearn. What's eating you? It must be. What's eating you? It must be me. Sharpened fangs, crooked neck, tongue to skin, ingest every speck. Sharp and knife, vital organs in jagged claws, eyes of death, twisted spine, with rotting breath. Wings flapping in the sky, scouring the earth below, waiting for your turn to die, finding peace and letting go. Distorted cries, licking the bone, blackened hearts turn to stone. Cooking your brains in the sun, bright flesh begins to burn. Your anguish has just begun, as my soul begins to yearn. What's eating you? It must be. What's eating you? It must be me. That was my song, Eating You, from my 2023 album, The Scavenger. In Time was written by Postmodern Panic from Hartford, and is the 7th track from their album, Lost in the Patterns, released June 21st, 2013.
Memories spread out along the line, and I feel the fault lines in our time. The darkness burns within light, so I count the moments till I'm in your sight. It was easier when we were blind to the faulty facades that mirrored our crimes, but I'm tired of chasing that line within my deserted mind. You're far away. Tell me what you think about our changing ways. Flashback, I'm holding on to everything you said. Those thoughts still infect my mind. Clock face counts the moments and the cracks that you left behind. But in the darkness I still see the light of the path that you left me on, and the promise that we'll all be there. 'Cause I'm tired of chasing that line within my deserted mind. You're far away. Tell me what you think about our changing ways. Flashback, I'm holding on to everything you said. I need relief. I hear you whispering, leading me to sleep, and I can't dream until I know what's awaiting what you think about our changing ways. Flashback, I'm holding on to everything you said. You're far away. Tell me what you think about our changing ways. Flashback, I'm holding on to everything you said. Everything you said. Tell me everything you said. Flashback, I'm holding on to everything. Far away. Tell me what you think about our changing ways. Flashback, I'm holding on to everything you said. Everything you said. Tell me everything you said. Flashback, I'm holding on to everything.
That was Postmodern Panic with In Time from their 2013 album, Lost in the Patterns. Here's Accursed with their single, Beneath the Burning Sky, released June 4th, 2025.
Chained by guilt, the poison cream, constantly feeding on desperate need. No savior's mercy, no divine plan. Innocent blood covers their land. A song of favor, hollow refrain. False virtue blindness, echoes of pain. Built on your fear, enriched by his grace. 1,000-year war of this cruel embrace. Untethered wings that will rise. All to the veil, lighter than the skies. Burn all the scriptures, fires ignite. Shatter the heavens, block out the light. A darkest road, I lay my claim. Defile the sacred, reduce it to flame. Rise from the ashes of God and my right. Unholy vengeance, an eternal fight. The temples crumble as worlds decay. Ashes smolder where they once prayed. No crown of thorns, no guiding light. Enshrouding the world with endless night. I forge my path, your only word. No God to worship and none to adore. The golden idol can save the road when the truth comes. Mirror from
You're listening to Homegrown with Matt Rupar on WILI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM. Sponsored by Willimantic Records, Willimantic's own record shop in the Bliss Marketplace, 34 North Street in Willimantic. That was Accursed with their 2025 single, Beneath a Burning Sky. A Bright Form was written by Mountain Movers from New Haven and was released June 5th, 2020.
Time will change the way struggles will end in darkness. A bright form. But when our broken property went more like January snow, we're building a house out of a living heart.
was Mountain Movers with their 2020 single, A Bright Form. Here's Crag Mask with Rug Burn, the 6th track from their album, Loom, released May 25th, 2017. That was Crag Mask with Rug Burn from their 2017 album, Loom. We'll be right back with more Homegrown on WILI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM. Sponsored by Willimantic Records.
There's a place that's nearest to heaven, where the hills roll up to the sky, and the land is peaceful and lovely. It's where I want to live and die. I love the hills of my Connecticut. I love its valleys and its streams. I've got my loved ones in Connecticut, and they're always in my dreams. My heart is home among those friendly hills, and no matter where I roam, I love the hills of my Connecticut.
My heart is home among those friendly hills, and no matter where I roam, I love the hills of my Connecticut, my home. Take a look at the map of United States, and you'll find Connecticut.
Take a look at the map of Connecticut, and you'll see the place of my birth.
It's the grandest place on earth. Willimantic, my hometown. There's a good main street where good neighbors meet. Miles of smiles keep chasing you around. You'll be living, life's worth living. Once you're here, you'll stay. We have everything to make a man a king in Willimantic, USA. We have everything to make a man a king in Willimantic, USA. In Willimantic, USA.
Welcome back to Homegrown. I'm your host, Matt Rupar, on WYLI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM, sponsored by Willimantic Records. Willimantic's own record shop in the Bliss Marketplace, 34 North Street in Willimantic. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact Joe at Willimantic Records today at 860-576-8111. Are you from Connecticut? Do you have original music? Do you want that original music played on the radio? Here's your chance. Email me at matt.rupar@gmail.com. That's matt.rupar@gmail.com with your original songs and a brief description about yourself and the music. And I will be happy to play it on Homegrown. Be sure to subscribe to the WILI YouTube channel as well. There you will find this show and many other programs from WILI. Just search WILI Radio in YouTube. Missed an episode of Homegrown? You can go to WILI.com and go to the podcast section. There you will find every episode of Homegrown. Strap in for another half hour of music. Here's Ska King Crab from Middletown with Mission to Mars, the 9th track from their album, Mission to Mars, released April 1st, 1996.
Houston, we have a problem.
That was Ska King Crab with Mission to Mars from their 1996 album, Mission to Mars. Sometimes I'm the Dark was written by 77 Apes featuring Sarah Dunn and is the third track from their album, Night Songs, released November 3rd, 2023.
Words are burning ember, cut like glass, and then they leave the ugly scar. Relationship and cinder, slamming doors and peeling tires of your car. You need me to be better, but not changing who you are. You want me to bring the light, but sometimes I'm the dark.
I've said it once, my love, I've said 1,000 times, I'll say again, it's old. We're getting old. Holding cups, your stuff, my love, my life, my darling, hold me like it's getting cold. We're getting cold. And I can't stop from swallowing down the thing that's keeping us apart. Drowning what I said that I loved. Sometimes I'm the dark.
Hear my heart royal, 7 leagues away from you. What you need, sometimes love is working soil. I'm better when it's you. No more us without me. Shot glass, an empty vessel, floating salsa, spilling round West End.
I scream at you 'cause I'm ashamed. Oh, I can't stop. I'm so afraid, and oh, it's not fair.
Out there on the balcony, he's screaming at the star.
I'm sorry I've exhausted you, and still need you in the dark. Can you hear my heart roar? 7 leagues away from you. What you need, oh my love, it's draining you, it's killing you. Are you better when you're free? There's no more us, you without me.
You hear my heart break. Nothing like that, not there when we had first met.
Feel like sorry that I wasn't true. And sometimes I'm the dark. So mad I've pulled away, but baby I can't stop. It's pulling me down deep again, down deep again.
Someday hope we'll find a love. Till then, please remember me as a friend.
I can't believe that you were here for me, 'cause I'm not ready for the start.
There's always something out there that'll keep us from the top.
There's always something out there, and oh, sometimes it's the dark. Now it's just a gap here in our bed as we lie here in the dark.
You're listening to Homegrown with Matt Rupar on WILI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM. Sponsored by Willimantic Records. Willimantic's own record shop in the Bliss Marketplace, 34 North Street in Willimantic. That was 77 Apes featuring Sarah Dunn from their 2023 album, Night Songs. Here's Boundaries with Your Receding Warmth, the 10th and title track from their album, Your Receding Warmth, released November 13th, 2020. was Boundaries with Your Receding Warmth from their 2020 album, Your Receding Warmth. Too Bad was written by Audio Jane and is the final track from their album, A Terrible Plan, released March 26, 2021.
Settle down, have a home life, a place to say kick up my feet, but I'm chipping on the same old ground, same episode.
That was Audio Jane with Too Bad from their 2021 album, A Terrible Plan. To wrap up Homegrown this week, here's my song, Bleeding Misery, the 6th track from my album, Dreadlock Jesus, released April 9th, 2022. Special thanks to Willimantic Records for sponsoring the show. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you here next week for more Homegrown on WILI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM.